Scientists uncover a new hormone in an unusual discovery. A newly identified hormone dramatically strengthens bones in lab studies and could eventually lead to new treatments for fractures and osteoporosis. The newfound hormone is made in the brain and then sent out to the body via the bloodstream. Studies in mice and human cells suggest. Scientists just discovered a hormone that may solve a long-standing biological mystery. It's difficult to prove you've identified a new hormone, a chemical signal that directs behavior in distant cells, often by traveling through the bloodstream. To be sure, you need to confirm where it's made, which tissues it affects, and that it can be found in the bloodstream. Senior study author Holly Ingram, professor and vice chair of cellular molecular pharmacology, University of California, San Francisco, said, most have been discovered, so it's pretty novel to actually uncover a new hormone. Dr. Sundi Koshla, physician scientist at Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, who was not involved in the research, said they make up a pretty convincing case that this is really a hormone. Scientists had previously found the substance in mammals, including humans, Koshla noted, but they did not know it was a hormone. The new study showed that the chemical, which the researchers have dubbed maternal brain hormone, travels from the brain to bone-forming cells, where it helps build bone, according to the new study published Wednesday, July 10 in the journal Nature magazine. This bone building comes into play after pregnancy, when estrogen levels plummet and the demand for calcium skyrockets as the body starts making milk. Normally, estrogen strengthens bones and prevents their calcium from being stripped away. Thus, it's been unclear how bones retain much of their strength during breastfeeding and then recover soon after weaning. The new hormone adds an important piece to that whole biology that we did not know before, Kozla said. And what's more, although it's important in the postpartum period, the new hormone can also boost bone growth in males, the researchers showed. And this is an equal opportunity hormone. It works in both males and female bones and skeletal stem cells, Ingram said. If we can develop it into a therapy and it will work in both males and females, the hormone could theoretically help speed up fracture repair, treat osteoporosis, and prevent premature bone loss triggered by medical treatments. Hunting for a hormone. The new study builds upon research in mice published in 2019, in which Ingram and colleagues found a way to boost bone density and the strength of bones by up to 800%. This dramatic effect was mediated by cells in the brain's hypothalamus, a hormone-making structure. Blocking estrogen in specific cells in the hypothalamus supercharged bone growth. However, this trick only worked in female mice, not in males, suggesting this particular pathway only exists in females. The researchers theorized that when estrogen is switched off, these cells in the female brain somehow prompt the body to channel energy into the growing bone. The question was, how do these cells get the word out? So in the new study, they looked for a blood-borne molecule that would relay the message. And this quest was like hunting for a needle in a haystack, because hormones present in the blood exist only in minuscule amounts, Ingram said. The team first confirmed that their culprit was in the blood using mice with blocked estrogen signaling and thus extra thick bones. Normal mice infused with blood from these modified mice showed dramatic bone growth. The team also transplanted bone growth stem cells and whole bones into different parts of the modified mice. These transplanted showed enhanced growth, suggesting the hormone was both potent and in widespread circulation. The team then looked at gene activity in the hypothalamus and found that in the big-boned mice, a specific gene in the cells was very active, CCN3, which encoded instructions for a protein. This is the protein that the researchers proposed should now be called maternal brain hormone. Not much is known about CCN3, but historically people did not think it was a hormone. It was thought to be to do its job locally rather than entering circulation, Ingram said. Nonetheless, the group's experiments pointed to this protein as the hormone they sought. It's particularly novel because hormones made in the hypothalamus normally talk to the pituitary gland, a master hormone maker attached to the base of the brain. The pituitary gland would then pass messages from the hypothalamus onto the body, but in this case, the hypothalamus makes hormone, talks directly to the bone, Kosla said. The team even showed that in elderly mice, the bone-boosted hormone can accelerate the healing of fractures. When I saw the fracture repair data, I knew that this absolutely had to be real, Ingram said. It's just so phenomenal that you can take these 2-year-old male mice and see that sort of repair. Finally, the scientists revealed that in the postpartum period, CCN3 naturally goes up in female mice brains. If you block that increase, the mice's bones rapidly grow weaker as they continue to lactate. This uptick in CCN3 still needs to be confirmed in humans, Kosla said, but the mouse data suggests that the hormone is key to keeping bones strong during breastfeeding. For now, though, it's unclear how that switch actually gets flipped in the brain. What is it about this postpartum period that turns this thing on in the brain, in those neurons, Ingram said? We don't know. That mastery will take much more work to solve, and it may just reveal additional hormones in the process, she said. This is from Nicoletta Lanise on Live Science. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.